Many times when we come into a spiritual path, we start having problems dealing with the family. What happens over here is that the family is used to having you in a certain dimension and in a certain way. And when you start with your spiritual path, of course, there are changes on you, which is going to come out when you treat with the family. And that brings a lot of problems because there is no respect for the evolution of each other. I mean, they want you to stay in the same place, thinking the same way, doing the same things. And maybe when you have started this spiritual path, you need to do an evolution and doing things in a different way. Your thoughts has changed, your point of view of life has changed, and that puts them in a bit of disorder, like the state of our family is falling apart. And they feel scared because they think that you're going to go apart, you're going to go far away from them without realizing that maybe just because you have started on a spiritual path, you're going to be the union of that family, that if it wouldn't be for that, it was going to break. But of course, this brings a lot of changes. It brings different values in your life and different ways of doing things.
We are talking about your mother, we are talking about your father, your sister, your brother, like this family that is belonging from earth, the family where you grow up, where you spend your childhood, this family that feels that when you are making any shift into the spiritual journey, they are going to lose you. They are going to miss you, miss that person who they thought that was the person and now is changing. So sometimes it's difficult, or I would say more than difficult, it brings a lot of challenges, and we need to start learning how to cope with the respect, learning how to cope and understand that every time we are changing our vibration, and in the celestial system this is what we do, we are going to change our vibration, we are going to make a shift to another dimension of consciousness that is higher, we are going to vibrate in a different way, so they will notice, and maybe they won't like it, for sure they won't like it, because it's going to be something different, and you are going to mess up the things, and you are probably going to think totally differently, react totally differently, feel that the things are have to have another order, and this is going to change also your family on earth. Don't worry, because when you worry you are putting out a lot of energy. So just your new vibration is fine, everything you feel is fine. This is not meaning that you are losing your family on earth, it's the opposite. It's you are vibrating higher, you are making everything have more sense, making your family have like more union, respecting each other, and why not maybe helping them to also make another spiritual step if they feel like ready. If not, that's fine, that's also part of the journey that we need to understand and respect, that everyone has their own rhythm. So for sure, don't worry, it's totally normal, it's fine, and this is one of the lessons that we need to cope with and we need to learn and experience during our spiritual journey.